Alright, so as a lot of everybody who I talk to knows, I'm obsessed with animals. So I thought it would be cool to do a little tour of all the tanks I have set up at the current moment of time. This can always change because I like animals too much. But the 100-gallon. I absolutely love the 100-gallon. It's massive. It houses 3 crested geckos, which are 2 adults and a baby. And it has a lot of anoles. I don't even know how many anoles I have. But these little guys are active during the day. The crested geckos are active during the night. They all pick off the insects whenever they come out. It's all bioactive, meaning that it's real substrate with isopods and springtails that clean up the waste and whatnot. It's got live plants in it. Everything in here is natural, except for obviously the, long wooden poles. But I plan on getting more of the wood that curves so that way it just looks, more natural. And then if we go down the hallway into the gaming reptile room, we have a lot of really cool stuff in here. We have my gaming setup, gaming setup's real nice and cool, covered in garbage, as it should be. But then we have Evie's enclosure, which is my ball python. She's in her humid hide right now. There's the dry end, there's the humid one. So she's hanging out in there while she sheds. I moved 2 of my baby crested geckos into this 20-gallon. That way I can monitor their growth. These are the 2 I picked up at a reptile expo recently. You can kind of see the jaw of one and the tail of the other. They're both hanging out in that middle plant right now. In here, we have my scorpions. They're hiding in that little log there. I plan on doing something cool for them. I don't want to keep them in that forever. And then down here in the 40-gallon, which I set up last night or the night before, we have, I'm trying to find her. I don't think she's in there. Oh no, she is. Pathos lives in here. My leopard gecko. She's hanging out in there. You can kind of see her spots and whatnot. So that's cool. I really like this. I really like the way it came out. I want to get live plants in there, but I really don't think she cares. She hangs out in all the fake ones all the time. We'll see, though. And then here is Grendel's enclosure. Hey, buddy. He's been exploring it, which is really great to see. Hey, dude. What's up, bud? This is not his forever home. This tank is too small for a full-grown bearded dragon, but from what he was living in, I'm trying to make sure I can give him the best he can while I save up for a bigger enclosure. I want to do 120 gallons compared to this 50, I think. So more than double the size right now. This is also bioactive. I have isopods living in here. I've got real plants that you'd find out in kind of their habitat. It's all succulents, aloe vera. I forgot the name of the other 2 plants, but he can snack on them if he wants to. Look at that little face. It's so sweet. And then we also have, my dubia roach bin, because I'm trying to breed them so I don't have to buy them all the time. Got a couple in here. Oh, we got young mealworms. That's actually, young mealworms or superworms. That's actually cool. I didn't know I even had babies growing in here. This is also bioactive. I added some little isopods in there. I'm pretty sure there's springtails in here too. But yeah, these little guys are cool. Great feeder insect. I prefer feeding these and superworms to animals over crickets. The 100-gallon is like the only enclosure I do crickets for because it's easy to just drop 50, 60 of them in at a time and not have to worry about it. And then this up here, this is my isopod breeding enclosure. That way I can just have an infinite supply of them. They take off really quick. And then this nasty aquarium, or not aquarium, but enclosure. That's going to be another project for probably a crested gecko. I'm gonna do a custom background for that and everything. But yeah, this is the Zeke Pizzo animal room. So can't wait to see where it goes. Can't wait to see what happens. Super excited.